Coach, there have been several games this year where you guys have taken big leads and let the other team back in the game. After seeing what Baylor did to Alabama yesterday, what have you talked to your team about in terms of not falling into that same trap?
Well, it'd be nice to find out, which means we have a big lead, which I don't anticipate that going into any game, at this point in the season. But I'm a firm believer that this time of the year brings out your best characteristics and your worst. So you'll see a team that you would say, I've never seen them play that bad before. And they'll play like that in the NCAA tournament for whatever reason. And then teams will play way over their head. And you say, I've never seen them play like that. Sometimes it happens in the same game. It's really, really difficult to come back in a big game unless the other team helps you. So NCAA tournament time, you just have to assume that everybody's playing for their life, and whatever the deficit is, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So that's the message that I've been sending for I don't know how many years, and it'll be the same message to this team. Thank you.
So, any other questions?
Megan Gower, her Hoops Stats. This Baylor team may be a little bit different than the Baylor teams you guys have seen in the past in terms of their identity, but what do you see from this team going into the matchup that kind of strikes you as areas where they have strengths?
Anytime you have a coaching change and a change of philosophy and a change in personnel, you're going to get a different look. And I watch them play, and their style of play is a little bit different. I think Nikki coaching in the pros. I think there's a lot of that influence on their team, the way they play. Really, really, really heavy ball screen stuff, so that's a little bit different. More so guard play than the post players that Baylor had in the past. So they traded, one thing for another, and still managed to get to this point. So the way the way they shot it yesterday, they could probably beat anybody. So this time of the year, prepare for everything and expect anything.